everyone, and welcome to Roll for Focus. With me, I have my players.
Hi, I'm Mars. Pronouns he, they, and I'll be playing Rokain. That's all I got. I'm sorry.
Okay, bud. I'm Cody, pronouns she, they. I'll be playing Ygin, our lovely single dad Leonin, whose pronouns are he, him.
I'm Artemis, pronouns they, them, and I'm playing Xelas, pronouns he, him, the sorcerer who doesn't know how to sorcerer yet.
And I'm Nee, pronouns they, them, and I play everyone else in the world except for Bob.
Who's just me in a different hat.
I just don't have anything.
At this point, I'm gonna have to make
A Bob.
a Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, that'll just be the one time we have a guest DM. All of a sudden.
You'll just play Bob.
Last time, you all arrived in Leith. You got yourself some information from a brochure and an information desk attendant. You then went to the new casino, which has a name.
The Beza Casino?
Yes.
Yeah.
To the new casino. Outside, you saw a girl that you didn't get her name.
We did not ask her name, though.
You rude-ass motherfuckers.
We
Yes.
signed her fucking petition.
With totally real names.
2 out of 3 of us, yes.
Yes.
And you listened to her plea about how many businesses were destroyed by creating this. And, you know, her worry for the culture of Leith. You then went inside the very place that destroyed it, hoping and thinking that perhaps this would be a place where the Ichor could be, as one of the buildings it tore down had the symbology that Kaxus had given you. And now you got distracted by big shiny things. Rokain just straight up asked the security guard, hey, who owns this place?
I did it nicely.
You did it nicely. And that's where we are now. You're heading to the second floor. But before we go, I did a bad again because it's been 2 months since we recorded and I got distracted. People got gems. They got gems.
Or we're getting gems because they haven't handed them out
Yes.
to us either.
Is this mine?
That is yours.
Cool, I got a white one to go with my 2 black ones. What color did you get?
I got a black and a white.
And this is for Cody.
I got 2 white ones to go with my 3 white ones. So I have 5 white ones and 1 black one.
Xelas is continuing his pattern of getting the fewest amount of stones.
Hey,
I've continued getting my little bitch ones.
And I have enough to get my next level of things when we go back home and step on the stone.
yes, you have that. Or
You stone stepper.
You land liquor. That is just what went in my head. Was
Well,
stone.
just so you know, above board, you could also, with 2 gems, get a cantrip, 3 gems, get a first level spell, or 5 gems, get a second level spell.
You have 5 gems.
I do, but
Just suddenly start casting magic over
yeah,
there, Ygin.
Egan's not really a magic boy right now. That's I don't see him reaching inside himself for magic. He doesn't know if he has or not.
No, but if things got desperate,
But if things got desperate, yeah, it's something to keep in mind.
just so you know what.
No, yeah.
I have
Right.
1 spell.
There is a part of me that forgets that those can be cashed in at any time for
Yeah.
spells.
And also for reactions. And
Mm-hmm.
Yes. For half a second, I forgot what that sticky note was, and then remembered it was your spell focus
Yes.
sketch.
that knee made for me, yes.
Yes.
So, yes, with gems distributed, you guys were on the elevator to the next floor.
That reminds me. I do have 1 question.
Yes.
We're walking around with our gear and everything, right?
I imagine so.
Is there other people with just weapons and shit?
with
or are we just...
adventuring gear type.
Yeah.
That's okay? Okay, I just want to make sure, like...
Obviously, if you try to unsheath it, security
yeah.
will be on you in a second.
I just wanted to make sure, like, oh yeah, we're not just walking around with our weapons when no one else has any weapons other than
Yeah.
the guards.
There's some adventurers and you
My
know.
weapons, my daggers.
Yeah, your dagger that you shouldn't use. You should stay back. Stop stabbing shit.
We'll see!
God damn, you're gonna die.
And my lack of armor. I don't have armor,
You don't
remember?
need it.
You petty bitch.
Yeah, Kaxus is never living that one down.
No.
Can you blame Xelas, though?
No, but it's amusing.
But yes, you all go to the second floor. The second floor are all games of chance. No skill involved. Some of them, like the magic equivalent of a slot machine.
Mm-hmm. So like slot machine, roulette, etc.,
Yeah.
etc.
They're all games of chance.
I want to look around. Is there anybody out here who looks like managerial?
Perception check.
Where's my dice? Whee! Oh, hey. That's a 19.
Perception as well.
That's an 18.
I got a 7.
You're keeping up with the I gotta rock. Ygin and
Ygin and Xelas,
Xelas.
you both pick out someone who looks very managerial, like, not a harsh face, but stern. And they seem to be talking to a young human woman who looks on the verge of tears.
Mm-hmm. Are we close enough we could maybe overhear any of that conversation?
You could definitely sidle a little closer.
The human woman. What? Does she have red hair?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
Is she our ginger girl?
Yep. Talking to quite potentially Kaylee. There's probably more than one human woman that has red hair.
But you scoot a bit closer. And she's saying, Kelly, I am not unsympathetic to your situation, but you have to understand. No, I really need this job, and I'm really sorry I was late. It's just that, my mom, she's having a really hard time right now. Again, I'm not unsympathetic, but this is a job, Kaylee, and you need to show up for your job on time. I'm not going to fire you. Oh, thank you so much. I am going to cut your hours. But I no ands, if, or buts, Kaylee. I simply must. You've shown you can't commit to the hours I'm giving you, so until you show that you can be more of a team player, you need to have less hours. You need to prove yourself if you want your former hours back. And the manager walks off and leaves this poor girl trying not to cry because she's on the clock, and
Rokain's just nodding like, that makes sense.
Nothing says I'm sympathetic by being not at all sympathetic.
It didn't seem very sympathetic to me.
No.
Rokain's like, yeah, it makes sense that you guys are just taking the opposite direction. And he's like, oh.
Again, the ones that have worked retail and the boomer bitch that hasn't.
Where did manager type walk off to?
she seemed to go off into an office.
She?
Yes,
Okay. So this was not Targa.
this was not.
Okay. But hey, we found Kaylee.
We did find Kaylee.
And I think she does notice you nearby, and so she's like, "Hi, what can I get you?"
Are you all right?
I'm great.
Are you sure?
I'm okay. I'm sorry.
Ygin just reaches and puts a dad mode, puts a hand on her shoulder. It's like it's all right.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
As Mars gets another little bitch joke
Yeah.
in, another black stone.
To the thing.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm so sorry. It's
How about we step to the side a little bit? It's all right.
yeah.
Oh, okay, I can't leave because I'm the one on shift right now, and if someone needs drinks,
We're not leaving. Just going off to the side a little bit. You can keep an eye on it, but
Oh no, you're taking our drink order.
there you go.
Rokain's trying to help you with that, I promise.
So just give you a moment to compose yourself. It's all right.
He will offer one of the freaking cloths he has everywhere to her.
yeah, she immediately takes it, dabs her eyes. She's like, "Is this something you want back?"
No, you can keep it.
At least she asked for.
Yeah, I know. That's appreciated.
Rokain's got prestidigitation. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
He does, yeah. I think Rokain's also, because if people are paying attention to us, stuff like that, he's probably like, okay, well, I'd like a blah blah blah, trying to make it look like ordering something. That way, if the manager looks, it's not like, she's not doing her job.
What can you suggest out of this drink list?
Which totally looks normal with both of us over there going, it's okay, to this poor lady.
I'm sorry, I just need this job.
No, I understand. It sounds like
She was not very actually sympathetic. That was...
I mean, at least she didn't fire me.
small favors, but it does sound like she's gearing up for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Is your name Kaylee, by chance?
She looks a little surprised.
We spoke to a friend of yours, Vernus, earlier.
Yeah. She looks down. I should put my name tag on. And she puts her name tag on and kind of looks at you confused, still wiping her eyes.
We were just trying to get more information. Well, on unfortunately one of the resorts that got torn down for this casino, but more information about the casino and who runs it and is in charge of it.
What place that got torn down?
Hold, please.
Royal Siren.
Her eyes kind of widen and goes, and she looks almost as, she's like, what do you want to know about that?
A friend of ours told us to look into it, unaware that it had been torn down. She doesn't get why. She just goes, well, that's where I used to work. Oh, is it?
Yeah. Well, my mom ran the place. I worked there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That
I'm very
must be
sorry.
Must be hard to come here then after that.
They offered me a job and I had to take it.
It was better than nothing.
But still hard, I imagine.
My mom really doesn't approve.
Understandable, but unfortunately, at the end of the day, food on the table sometimes outweighs the morals you wish you could hold.
Which is what I'm trying to tell her, but she's been going out to protest. She's been talking more and more about taking this place down, which how do you even take a place like this down?
Is that normal of her? She sounds quite vindictive.
I mean, you'd get your whole livelihood taken away from you. Little vindication's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, don't make this girl more fucking defensive than she already is.
She looked a little, but then she was like, no, she was never the sort to, But, like your friend there said, I can't imagine her staying her usual self after everything.
Oh, no, I wasn't expecting that.
That-
but, after...
That inn was in our family for generations.
Oh, wow. I know, I wasn't saying she had to stay the same or anything, but, after a life change, personalities can change quite a bit.
Especially that aggressive of a life change.
Mm-hmm.
Well, especially when it wasn't your choice. Yeah.
Xelas just kind of looks sad now.
She's just always angry.
Understandable, but unfortunate. Because that kind of anger can eat you away from the inside out.
She didn't want me to come to work today. That's why I was late, and now I'm in trouble.
Why?
Like, she never wants me to come to work, but she was really insistent about it today.
What in specific? Do you know?
No, she just said, I don't want you to go near that place today.
Ygin's brow just furrows because that sounds suspicious.
Yeah.
Like there's a planned attack on this place.
Rokain's we should go.
We should leave. There's gonna be a bombing.
Oh, god damn it, but he's got to be like his ancestor. We should stay.
And do what?
Save everyone.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to unload all my personal problems on you. You have very kind eyes.
Thank you.
No.
Child. Gross.
Is it a child?
I don't know. Anyone younger than 35 is a child to Ygin.
She's at most 30.
That's kind of real fucking close and leaning on the side.
Probably 28, 29.
No. I mean, no. It's all right. We're concerned after seeing what she said or hearing what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's been more and more insistent I quit anyway, so I just figured that was part of that, but she full on stood between me and the door and made me late.
Well, hopefully it's nothing to worry about. She just sounds protective.
Well, that she's always been.
I understand the feeling.
And I'm sure it's hard for her too to have lost the inn, and now you're working at the place that had to take it.
Yeah, I feel sick to my stomach every day, but
You gotta
it's
live.
the best pain place around.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You still have to make a living in one way or another, yes.
Exactly.
I think Rokain just made the connection of sometimes you just got to put on a front and pretend everything's fine. But on a smaller scale.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Do you want any actual drinks? I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, and I think we're all right for now.
Mhm.
Okay, then I'm gonna get back to work, because
No, yes.
tips alone help.
Oh, yeah.
Ygin being fucking Ygin, he's just gonna, again, rifle in his pocket and just kind of like shake her hand and press a gold into it and just, for your time.
Thank you.
I get another stone!
Just a gold this time?
Thank you.
Yeah, no,
Just
as she
a
walks
gold?
away, Zella's gonna look at you like, did you give her 3 gold too?
No, just one.
My aspects.
Can I make a perception to look around to see if I see any disgruntled or angry looking customers that isn't just like, oh, damn, I lost and I have no money, or
Perception check.
obviously it's going to be with fucking disadvantage, but...
What does your...
Or I just rolled 2 15s
You rolled 2 15s.
for a 16.
All right, now give me an insight.
Insight.
No, that's a nat fucking
That's
one.
a nat 1, but that is an insight
if
of a
you
4.
If you
Doesn't
see
matter.
anyone of suspicion, point them out to the rest of the group.
You see a few disgruntled looking people, but with that insight, you can't tell if it's
Yes.
anything more than like, ah, damn, my luck.
Did anybody else get the feeling that maybe her mom's planning
Oh,
something?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes,
All right,
we
all
need
right.
to keep our head on a swivel more than we already did.
There are a few people that look kind of angry, though I don't know if it's just due to losing a game or...
Which ones?
Well,
Look without being
slyly-
obvious.
Yeah. That one over there. You. No, it just kind of like look and like not nod, but like again gesture enough to where it's not.
Just like,
Mhm.
oh yeah, scratching your nose and
Oh, I
pointing.
kicked a book. I thought I kicked a cat for a moment. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Try an insight here.
Same. Oof.
Did you
I
get a 1?
got
too?
a... No, well, technically, yes. I rolled a 2 for a 1.
I rolled a 4 for a 9.
Impossible to tell what they're mad about.
Good.
Well, I mean, even if not necessarily planning something, maybe high-core related too, for personality
Potentially.
shifted so much.
It's hard to tell for sure, but it's certainly a potential.
I mean, if we're supposed to be looking for this royal siren,
Mm-hmm.
if she was the owner of it, I don't know, maybe that's a connection?
It very well could be. It could be more metaphorical at this point than we thought it was. The Royal Siren Inn's not here anymore, but it could be a guide towards the former owner.
Mm-hmm.
Again, all leads need to be followed at this point till we figure out what the aspects were doing.
I don't know what we're doing, honestly.
I'm not 100% sure either, I'm going to be honest.
Okay. You have any idea what we're doing, Rokain?
Honestly, her mother sounds like the most dangerous one right now.
I
We
mean-
should look into that.
To be fair, we haven't met Targa.
Targo.
Targo? Sorry, Targo.
Or Rylek.
All right, like, yeah.
Honestly, if our suspicions are correct, we should look in. they can be put in the back burner. They can wait.
Unless our suspicions aren't correct.
Even if it's not Icor related, it still sounds like something bad is planned for today.
Yes, but what... I mean, I guess we could have asked her where... Do you think her mother would be going to that what was it, Clammy Hand place?
I'm not sure.
I don't know how we asked that without being real weird either. Hey, did your mom hang out at the Clammy Hand?
That's still such a terrible name for a bar.
It is. It's,
Nods in agreement.
But anyway. Yes, I imagine any form of asking, what does your mother do in her free time now, is a suspicious question.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Maybe we can ask her if any of other former employees came here. Or maybe we could talk to one of them, too.
That's true. Or if any other former owners talk with her mom still. Get kind of a full view of what we're dealing with. Both options.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that,
To talk to here,
the
otherwise.
petition earlier had all those names of those businesses.
It's true.
I wonder if maybe she'd be in contact with any of those owners.
Possibly. It's worth an ask.
Mm-hmm.
I do have another idea.
What's that, Rokain?
Well, it could go either really good or really bad. But we could just talk to Kaylee again and just state, like, you know, if our suspicions are correct and your mother's about to do something rash, you wouldn't want your mother to do something rash now, would you? She might be inclined to help, but then again, she could also be inclined to get upset. And
That we're accusing her mother.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She got kind of upset at me asking if that was normal of her mother. I wasn't trying to imply that your mother has to be normal. I was...
If it's possible for her to see reason in understanding our thought process, then maybe...
Maybe. I feel like maybe asking if any other employees here are maybe the better step.
Yes. We can always circle back around to ask her about that if it comes to it.
It's just an idea.
Oh, yes. Again, all ideas, all leads need to be vocalized. We're all making this up as we go, really.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this to be like this.
I don't know what I was expecting, but something more along the lines of what happened with Rokain's friend, I think of. Oh,
Yes.
go stop this danger, then go find this danger and stop it.
Yeah, I think that's more what I was expecting too. I mean, that's what it always seems to be like when you hear stories.
I'd rather not a repeat of that.
No, I don't want it either. It's just, again, I'm not the adventurer in this family.
Me neither. Looks a little sad again.
I've only heard stories. But let's, after she's done with her current customer, we can wave her back down.
All right.
So yeah, Kaylee finishes up with her customer and you sort of just wave.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of that, at the restaurant hand lift indicating I can...
I have an order.
Yeah.
She comes over and goes, "Did you change your mind about wanting a drink?"
No, but we did have another question for you, potentially.
Xelas has this expression on his face like, well, we could have said yes and ordered something, but
Yeah,
okay.
that's fine. Just any other former employees that had businesses taken. Do you know anyone else that works around here that we could talk to as well?
She looks a little because this is an odd.
No, yeah, it's an odd ask.
Can I ask why?
We don't like what's happened to you any more than you do. We're just trying to find ways to help.
Make a persuasion check.
Xelas has this expression on his face like, that was not the angle I was going for, but okay, let's see how this goes.
Well, Kane was going to be like, we're on a secret mission. You can't ask anymore.
15. Yeah, that's enough. She nods and goes, up on the 5th floor. There's blackjack table. I mean, there's multiple blackjack tables,
Of course.
but one is run by a man named Harrison. He's a half elf, really curly, dark hair, probably making bad jokes. You really can't miss him.
Very good. And what resort or business was he with before?
Yeah, that was my question.
He worked at the flower shop.
Oh.
I don't think he was just a long-time employee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he's not the only one here, but he's one of the ones I know.
Seems that half elf.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you again, Kaylee.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have to get back to
No,
work.
okay, no,
Otherwise
sorry.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yes, absolutely.
And she goes.
I thought we were more asking about employees from her inn.
Oh. That's not how I took it. That's not how Cody took that. I'm sorry.
No, that's Xelas saying that to Ygin, which is it's fine.
It's like, oh. Well, any former employees.
Oh
Probably
yeah,
a good
no,
place
that's
to go.
good information. I guess my thought was more so we could ask them if her mom was trying to stop them from coming to work too. But I guess maybe we could
Sure.
ask Harrison that too.
So I imagine if she knew of any other employees from her own resort, she would have mentioned them in that whole
That's true.
thing.
That's true. Yes, that makes sense. Unless they're not working today, but then yeah.
Just in general.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that Rokain is trying to be vigilant and trying to scope out as many like disgruntled people he can make or find out.
With your former checks, what you got is what you get.
Yeah.
Like you're maybe seeing a new angry person, but again, you can't tell what they're angry
And
about.
that's fine. I want to make sure like he is still trying to find like if there is going to be an attack, where it's going to come
Yeah.
from.
He's still keeping note of angry people, even if he's not sure why they're angry.
Yeah.
It's one of those, oh, I don't know, so that's more reason to keep an eye on them.
Mm-hmm.
The eye on them. Anyway. So yeah, I guess with that, they'll make their way up to the 5th floor.
That seems like a good place to take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. So you were on your way to the 5th floor, skipping floors 3 and 4
For now.
for now. And
For
you
now.
go up to the card game floor. You see various tables, poker, blackjack, other card games that casinos do. Crazy Eights. I don't know. There's a Go Fish.
Uno. He's gonna be like looking around. Do you think it might be easier to talk to him if we just join the game he's whatever dealing?
Probably give us more time to talk to him, yes.
Well, what was it? Blackjack?
Blackjack, yes.
Xelas, would you know how to play blackjack?
I'm gonna warn everyone above board. I don't even know how blackjack works outside of D&D.
We can just yada yada because I don't even know how. it fucking
Blackjack
plays.
is 21.
Oh, that's the...
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. That's an easy thing to convert
Yeah.
to D&D.
Blackjack is just 21.
That's an easy-ass thing to convert to D&D.
You have your face down card. The house has their face down card. You flip up. They flip up. You want your cards to add up to 21 or lower. Basically, the closer you get to 21, you win. If you go over, you bust.
Okay.
More or less. That's the quick and dirty of it.
I don't think Xelas would know blackjack, but I think he'd pick it up pretty quickly.
I don't know how you want to put that into a mechanic.
Oh, I already have an idea.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Then Rokain
With-
definitely doesn't know how to play it.
With the description of this kid, does Ygin remember him from the flower shop?
He was a nice guy.
Is
Good
he
kid.
actually a kid?
Always gave little Egan like a daisy
carnation or
and-
something
yeah.
cheap for free.
Some cheap for free because he showed a
Genuine interest.
A peony.
Shut up.
a white peony.
A peony, if you will.
God damn it! I'm never gonna live that down.
No,
I will
probably
never
not.
live that down. To this gentle inside joke from a home game, anyway.
Look, I said peony one time.
You said it multiple times until it kicked into gear that was wrong.
So yeah, with that, it's not very hard. Like, you narrow it down to the blackjack tables. You know this guy. You see him. A big mess of curly hair, big smile on his face that actually seems a little genuine. Because what you remember of this guy, he's just an open, friendly guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he is not a kid. He is a mid-30s.
Okay. But yeah, is there anyone at his table when they walk up?
There are people currently leaving it.
Okay. So yeah, Ygin will just kind of sidle into a seat, expecting you two to follow. Kind of
Zealous will sit down.
offers him a smile, and it's like, it's good to see you again, Harrison. Just unfortunate circumstances.
I'm sorry, I don't... I recognize the face.
Ygin. I came in with the little Ygin that always
Right, yeah.
liked to watch you put bouquets together.
That's right. It's nice to see you.
Rokain just sits down.
So
like,
just, my table is a 5 gold buy-in.
All right.
Zealous's eyes
For a
get kinda
casino, that is
wide.
not that.
No. For a high roller casino like this place.
For Zealous's eyes get kind of wide.
No, that's fair. Again, the only reason Ygin accepts it so readily is because they got an allowance before they got here. And he's already almost spent 5 gold on 2 people today.
Yes, he has.
And Rokain's just like, he doesn't want to play. He really doesn't.
You don't have to.
You
Yeah,
don't
we
have
to
to.
fucking be here.
So you can just be following us around because we want to play, or because Ygin wants to play. You're
That
not
looks
fun.
weird.
Anyway, who all puts down 5 gold?
Ygin puts down 5.
Zealous puts down 5 gold.
Rokain puts 5 gold down.
He's going to ask, is this every single time the game starts?
For every new hand, yeah?
God, he's horrified.
Alright, so here's how we're gonna do this.
Oh my god.
You're gonna roll a d12.
We're gonna roll one?
Everyone
Okay.
who's playing is gonna roll a d12. That's like what you get as your first
That's
card.
funny as fuck.
And then you roll again for your second card. And then if you say hit me,
You roll it a third time.
you roll it a third time. I
Punch
expect.
me.
Yeah. I figured a d12 was a good number to.
Another gentle tweak. You don't know what your third card is until you decide to stop it. So you might want to roll our initial d12s for us.
That's a good call. So what your initial?
Yeah, our face down card is. And just
Okay.
make note of whose is whose.
Oh my god.
Struggle bussin'?
Struggle bussin'. Oh my god. I am a master at life. I never have any problems.
I am the problem.
All right. So go ahead and roll what card you start with.
I thought you rolled what card
Oh,
we're starting with.
You
I
get
rolled the
2
face
cards when you start down. One face down, one face up.
Oh, okay.
They rolled our face down card.
I got a 6, which is going to then be a 7 on a card if our lowest card is 2.
Yes. I got an 11, which would be a queen.
Okay. I'm just taking the dice value. Like these could be completely different sort of. But yeah, if we do it to a card value.
I think that'd make the most sense. That's what we know.
It's up to you if you want to just do it flat dice and cards here only have 12 numbers instead of
That's what
13.
I was gonna do because I
Okay.
feel like that's easier because then we just take the number that's on our dice at.
Okay.
That's fine, but that needs to be established
Yes.
so we all know what
Sorry.
the fuck we're doing.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
What?
so is it an ace through queen?
It doesn't matter. It's they don't have face cards. It's just a 1 through 12.
Okay. Alrighty then.
You've got 48 card decks, 4 suits, 1 through 12.
Yep.
Those 2 jokers that jump in.
And those 2 jokers that jump in.
Make a 50 every now and again. Okay, I got a 6 then.
I got an 11.
I got a 1.
That's not bad.
No, not at all. I'm happy. That's what I was hoping for.
And the dealer gets a 3.
Okay, but what are our original cards? 'Cause we
You don't get
You
to
don't get to
know
know that
until
yet.
you decide not to hit anymore. Your goal is 21. It's a game of chance on... So, like, with Rokain, he's got a blank and a 1. That means he's got anywhere from a 2 to a 13.
Okay.
The goal is 21.
Yeah.
So he would theoretically want to hit, get a second card. But you don't know what your face down card is until you decide you don't want any more extra cards. And then you run the risk of either hitting 21 or busting.
Yeah. I don't know if I played a different version of blackjack or I've just forgotten, because I don't remember ever having a face down card where you didn't know the value of it. I always thought you knew all the values and it's just the luck of the draw on whether you're hitting or not. Not that there's any face down card that is a mysterious number that you have to also account for. So I don't know if I'm played wrong versions of blackjack or just remember incorrectly.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware.
Yeah. If not, that's how blackjack in this world
That's how
works.
blackjack in this world works.
Okie dokie.
Now Artemis is going to Google it.
No, I'm not,
Okay.
actually. I'm seeing what potentially would my highest number be. Okay. Has Xelas been explaining the rules of this at all?
Before they agreed to sit down, Ygin would have given the rough and dirty of it.
Okay.
Yeah. But in between, while they're doing this, he's like, so how have you been, Egan?
Oh, things have been all right. Taking a little bit of a sabbatical from my normal job at the moment.
Did you come with the family?
No, not this time. Yeah, I'm doing accent bleed. Hold on.
I know I have a really thick accent, so...
It's like, no, not this time.
Oh. Not often see you here alone. I don't think I've ever seen you come to life alone.
It's not usual, no. But what's that face for?
Just amused.
But yeah, his code 3.
Egan's gonna call.
I'm gonna hit.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
roll your d12 again. That's a 10.
Xelas will hit. That's a 2.
Have you been working at the casino the whole time since it went up?
Yeah, pretty much since it opened.
Mm-hmm.
It was part of the deal.
Mm-hmm.
They get to buy out. Owners got that. It was nice. They got a good payout, and their condition was that their employees get taken care of.
Well, that was kind of them.
Mm-hmm.
They were always good people.
They were.
Were they upset, though, about having to sell the business?
I mean, they weren't happy.
It would have been, if they were going to sell the business, would have preferred to sell it to someone who's going to keep it going, not to let it be destroyed.
No, I think I
But-
was a bit more torn up than that. It was always sort of, I kind of hoped one day I'd take over.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
But I think they're actually thinking of moving away from Lathe.
That's unfortunate, but understandable if they're ready to retire elsewhere.
Yeah, I think they're thinking of living in Upper Starbus.
Not a bad place to go.
But no, I definitely appreciate that. Part of their negotiation was making sure we all got taken care of.
How'd you end up getting put on blackjack table from flowers?
Well, it's a bit hard to any of them correlate that, but I have what was it my manager said? I have a nice smile and fast hands, which is apparently all you need to run a blackjack table.
Fair enough.
And I'm friendly, so that helps. Or I try to be.
In my experience, you've always been very friendly, yes.
Oh, thanks, Egan.
Yeah, imagine not many people would come to your table if you weren't.
No. There was someone who was running a blackjack table. Fucking crotchety old bastard.
From the flower shop?
Oh, no. Just not even someone from a shop. Just a crotchety man.
Huh. What happened to him?
He got sacked.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You kind of want people to stay and spend more money, not drive them away.
Just Rokain's thinking in his head of just, this man talks a lot if we're trying to play a game. But I also understand that we're trying to get him to talk, but like...
Yeah, Xelas doesn't know, do I say
That's
hit
part
again?
of the
yet?
that's part of the thing of a dealer of like engaging you in a bit of
Banter.
Mm-hmm.
it makes
Keep
you
the
want to stay at the
conversation
table.
going. Yeah.
Rokain just feels awkward right now.
That's fair.
No, that's fair, but Rokain's just always vaguely awkward.
Yeah, that's true.
Do we have to wait for like the dealer to hit, or do we hit first?
It's kind of a dealer goes last
Okay.
situation.
Well, Xelas would like to hit again.
I'm gonna stop.
Egan's still calling, yeah.
Oh, geez, I'm gonna have to stop. I probably went over. That's another 6.
Given I rolled an 11, there's a good chance I could have busted just with my 2 cards.
There's a small chance. That
So everyone's calling?
Yeah.
Okay. So, once he turns everything over, his total is 17.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You turn over your final cards. Xelas, you have a 3.
Ooh.
Ygin, you have a 12.
Yeah, I busted immediately. I knew that was going to happen. I just felt it in my soul.
And Rokain, you have a 2.
A 2? Oh, not total, just what you had in
Yeah,
card.
the initial roll.
Like, how the fuck did you get a 2 total? So I also got a 17.
I do believe the tiebreaker is you each flip one more card and...
What
Whoever
did you
gets
get total?
closest to
I got a
21.
13.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you and I do a dice roll off. Whoever gets closer to 21.
Alright. Oh, no.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 9.
House
26. So she kind of deflates a little bit, like, oh, all right.
It was a good run.
You did good. You want to play another hand?
Waits for everyone else to answer that himself.
It's one of those things like, yes, but not for 5 gold.
Egan just
That's
kind of...
so much fucking money.
It is a lot of money, but Egan just kind of sighs. He's like, you know what? I'll give it another go.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Maybe if I win, I'll feel better.
That's the goal of these tables, Xelas.
Harrison, if he wasn't working the blackjack table, would be like, careful there. But that's kind of the goal.
It's like that is the incentive typically in place with these table Xelas.
That's it.
Is Rokain not playing?
Rokain is.
Okay.
He'd feel so much more comfortable in a place that's like buying 4 copper, you know? That's much more reasonable.
Okay, I have your face down card.
Okay. I got a 2.
I also got a 2.
I got a 4.
So are there many
Dealer
other...
got a 10.
Oh. Are there many other employees from the flower shop still here then?
Oh, there's a few about. A few serving drinks, some doing concierge, some doing maid work. They're all about. We weren't really a big business, so we didn't have a lot of employees.
Everybody make the transition as well as you have?
I mean, place treats us well.
Egan just gives him like a look. Because again, Egan is also customer service. He gets it. But also, they're probably being watched right now. So there's only so much he can say freely.
Yeah.
You do, as you're drinking, as you're deciding if you're gonna hit or not, somebody comes up to you, this young sea elf, is like, can I get you anything to drink?
I'm okay, thank you.
Just a water, I think. I know.
No.
I have to keep a little bit of a clear head, you see.
Comes back with a water,
Thank you.
which this is a casino, so they charge for water.
No, that's fair.
She's like, that's 5 copper.
Okay.
5 gold for fucking water.
5 copper
Well,
for
now
water?
if you had wanted bottled water,
20 gold.
No, yeah.
Xelas is still over here going, 5 copper for water?
it has very nice ice cubes.
They're fun shapes. He just gives her a full silver and tells her to keep the change.
Oh, thank
This is
you.
in the shape of a chunk.
No, they're all just perfect cubes, but they have little dents in them like dice.
So they look
Why?
like that. That's kind of fun.
That's how they justify the 5 colors.
I'm sure ice is kind of hard to make other than, like, you know, blasting ice at somebody.
Yeah. So,
Ygin will hit.
Same.
I will also hit.
I got a 4.
Oof.
I got an 11.
Same.
Which isn't bad, again. It's a 13, so I have a better chance of not busting than I do, but we're gonna call at that.
dealer's
Same.
gonna call.
I'm done.
What has dealer been getting?
Just got that 10.
Oh, okay. Alright, we got a hit again. He's not doing well with this.
Get a 12 and just fuck yourself over.
No, I got another 4.
Oh my god. Careful, there's only so many 4s you can get. Keeps getting 4s.
Well, that puts me at 10,
Plus your mystery card.
plus my mystery card. And at highest, that would put me at 22. But how likely is that? And at lowest, that would only put me at 11.
I don't know. That one got a 12 last time.
Yeah, I got a 12 and an 11 last time. I got fucked.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He's just trying to think about the odds here. I think he'll call this time. See what happens.
All right. Zealous,
Mm-hmm.
you have 5.
Damn it.
Ygin, you have a 2. Rokain, you have an 11.
Oh, fuck.
Harrison turns his over. He also has a 5. His total is 15.
My total is also 15.
I got a 26.
My total is also 15.
3-way tie.
You feel like Zealous blinks with that turn and be like, oh, 3-way tie. All right.
I got a 9.
I got a 12.
Oof.
I got a 3, so I get up to 18.
Hey, Zealous wins!
Woo!
You win 5, 10, 15.
15, 20 technically.
Yeah,
because
20.
you paid in 5 gold.
20 gold?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
There you go, Zealous.
Oh, so do you want to... Everybody make me a perception check.
Okay, hold on. I gotta write down that I won 20 gold. Yeah, he definitely brightens up. Like, oh, yeah, no, that does feel much better having won.
I got a nat 1.
I got a 19.
Coda just went sliding halfway out of her chair.
'Cause
That's
I
not my
got
D20.
Sorry.
A nat fucking 1.
I rolled a 19 and a 14 for a
Four
total of
off.
a 15.
4, but that's still a nat failure.
We're rolling perception. I got a 6.
Okay, so nobody else does. Harrison's just talking to you. So he's like, yeah, so how long are you in town for then? And you, from above you, hear screaming.
Ugh. Zealous is just over here.
Like there's
bloody
floors
murder
above
screaming,
us, right?
or like victory screaming, or angry screaming, or
Or like
like
woohoo, the
terrified
party's
screaming.
getting on. Woo!
And the thing is, you can hear it pretty well, because like I said, in the middle is that
open space.
open space. So like, if it's just hard to hear over, the reason you can't is because you're at a place with a lot of talking.
Noise.
And,
If that was hearing based,
That
with
shouldn't
my
have been with
perception,
disadvantage.
yeah, you could have. Yeah.
so that would have been a 20 then.
Oh, then even more. You hear terrified screaming.
Okay. So a soft 20, obviously, but yeah, I feel like he does that quick stand up to where, like, you know, the chair like falls from behind him.
Yeah,
Zealous
so
kinda
Egan's
starts
like,
in his
"Oh,
chair."
No, probably only a few. Is everything all right? Rokain?
And who's nearest to him?
I keep imagining Ygin in the middle, frankly.
And I feel like he's sat on. What side did you think you sat on? Because I thought I sat on the right.
I actually wasn't thinking he was sitting near Ygin, so I was thinking probably closest to Rokain and then a blank space. So Rokain in the middle.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Well, again, Rokain also uses his right hand for the most of things. He grabs you
Okay.
by your shirt, or like the collar of your arm shirt.
The collar of your arm,
Shirt.
your sleeve.
The sleeve,
Are
but you
looking
don't
for
wear
sleeve?
sleeves.
I don't have sleeves.
So
no.
he just grabs your arm
Okay.
and goes, "Time to go!" and then he
then-
just runs towards wherever he can go up.
Got it. So you're running towards the elevator. As you're doing that, the elevator is descending.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this black goo thing
Yeah.
articulating.
Fantastic.
And you see crawling down a smaller sort of
Crawling down what?
the shaft.
the shaft
Okay.
of these smaller things, and then Ygin, you look to like the middle where the outside is. You see coming down from like the other level of some of these things too.
Fantastic.
You're being attacked
Fantastic.
from top to bottom.
Oh, grand.
Fantastic.
I will say Xelas would run with Rokain if
Yeah.
Rokain grabbed him and was like, dragging.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, okay!
And Egan's up and hot on their heels.
So
You got faster movement speed. You can catch up.
I can.
it's time for initiative. Next time on Roll for Focus. All right, everyone, we had a great time. Hope you had a great time. Nothing to shout out. Join us on Patreon. All that good stuff. And remember, play to your you. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Roll for Focus from Campaign 1 Ouroboros. This episode was edited by Cody. Transcriptions are by Artemis. Character art is by Miajik, also known as Fiesta TB. She can be found at linktree/Miajik. That's MEDEKH. You can visit us at rollforfocus.com and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and TikTok at Roll for Focus. If you want to do more to support us, for as little as $1 a month, you can join our Patreon, Roll for Focus Podcast. Get exclusive looks at character sheets, ad-free episodes, early access to episodes, monthly extra content, give fan submissions for names or items, shoutouts at the end of the episodes, and more.
Hey everyone, Emery here. We're so thankful to everyone that supports us by even just listening, rating, and sharing our podcast. We wouldn't be able to do this without our audience support. And we're especially grateful to those who go above and beyond and subscribe to our Patreon. Like those that have found enlightenment and know it's best to play to your you. Like Luchik and MN House of Cats. Thank you guys so much. Bing, shut the fuck up.
It sounds like wow.
And that even could be Ygin. I'm just kidding.
Just Biggs in the background. You don't need that job.
Fuck that bitch.
Oh yeah, no, like she was not very.
Stop meowing! Shut up! Come here.